And the break on for Richie Delat, who's got Vardy up ahead and free. Vardy could win it here for them. He scores! The comeback of all comebacks for Leicester City. 3-1 down, they're 4-3 up, and Jamie Vardy, the man who's made the long climb from non-league to the Premier League, shows he's at home in this kind of company.
Nugent again. Now Vardy, fantastic finish. Leicester given some hope. The energy and the endeavour of David Nugent, who simply didn't give up on that through ball, and a fine finish by Jamie Vardy. Leicester get a goal back.
And they deserve it as well. Great break again down that right-hand side. Terrific cross from Nugent and a great first-time finish from Vardy.
And McCauley looked to try and change direction, and he's been out-muscled by Vardy, and Leicester are coming here. Vardy with Nugent in support. This is Jamie Vardy! Leicester City have really done it now. They've turned this around, and Jamie Vardy might just have won it. What a moment. A breakaway goal of real quality. An arrow-like strike.
And shook his hands and said good luck. But his luck was not in, Leicester's was. That's all Brighton, and that could be an own goal. A penalty miss at one end, and at the other, Leicester City score. They've seen an escape route, a way out of trouble, and this could be another step on the road. A dramatic 60 seconds at the bottom of the Barclays Premier League.
Left-footed shot is shoveled away, easy tapping. Easy goal. Jamie Vardy could hardly miss. Alex McCarthy in the Queen's Park Rangers goal, given his start, and it's not what he would have wanted, exactly what he wanted in the week he's called up for England. Jamie Vardy puts Leicester in the lead.
Yep, Albrighton does deliver. Helped on by who? It's found a way in! Jamie Vardy! Leicester lead! After an incredible end to last season, a startling start to this one. Carrying on from where they left off.
So the man who won it, he is the man who will take it. Jamie Vardy against Artur Boruc. 1-1. Powered home by Jamie Vardy. And Leicester are back level. The goal coming with 4 minutes of normal time to go. And a goal which had been coming.
Mahrez, box of tricks. Aim back in towards Vardy! Leicester just won't be beaten! Jamie Vardy's the man! It's 2-2!
You can see great running again from Walters. He gets the better of Morgan here. And Morgan's got hold of him. He gets on the wrong side of Morgan and he wants a free kick.
In the meantime, Vardy is breaking through! Jamie Vardy makes it 2-2! And Leicester City show their remarkable powers of recovery again! Astonishing!
Well, there's a question of a penalty there, wasn't it? Just as you're ready to pull the trigger there.
Here's Vardy. Leicester quickly up the other end. Okazaki in the box. Vardy! His scoring spree continues. Leicester City quite happy to take on anyone at the moment. It doesn't matter who you are. They are loving life under Claudio Ranieri.
And Mahrez at the far post with a strike came off Monreal.
Mahrez. Kramaric has to score but doesn't check. Quite a barrier, but Jamie Vardy does score. Although there's a bit too much to do this time for a captivating comeback.
Well, it certainly is, but good finish from Jamie Vardy. Similar to the goal that he scored in the first half. He just curled into the far corner.
The Premier League's top goal scorer with a chance to add another to his tally. It's Vardy, it's 1-0 Leicester City. brought down for the penalty, and it's Vardy who has dispatched the penalty.
Leicester is looking to find a way back into this game. They might have it. It's Vardy. Well, it just had to be him, didn't it? 9 goals in his last 10 Premier League appearances now. 8 goals in his last 6. The stats are absolutely fantastic for him. Last chance maybe for Leicester. We're into added time. Vardy's through. Jamie Vardy surely equalises for Leicester City. The Premier League's top scorer, showing just why he is certainly in Roy Hodgson's England plans at the moment. A lovely run in between the defence, and he lashed it past Davis.
Palace half, picked up by Darrow, mistake there by Hangler, and it's played at Vardy, one-on-one with the keeper, Jamie Vardy, and Leicester are a goal to the good against Crystal Palace, and Jamie Vardy scores for the 7th consecutive Premier League game. That's a top-flight record, but more importantly, Leicester City lead at the King Power Stadium.
Nice touch by Vardy. Here's Drinkwater. Vardy wants the return. Here he is. Jamie Vardy in the clear to score again. It was never in doubt. The goals just keep on coming for Jamie Vardy. It's now 8 in a row in the Premier League. No one can stop him.
Well, it's a wonderful little link-up play. Lovely layoff from Vardy. He then gets the return. Beautiful. I think it's from Drinkwater. When he's away, you're not catching him, but look at his composure. He looks at the keeper and then side netting. Wonderful finish.
The first Englishman to do so. He's got Aurelio Gomez standing in his way. It's Vardy. It's into the back of the net. Jamie Vardy makes history, and Leicester City lead Watford by 2-0.
What a penalty, under pressure. He knew the record was there, but he's absolutely smashed it into the roof of the net.
It's Vardy. Games are as tight as this. He's often the one to separate them. This is Jamie Vardy! History maker! 10 out of 10. And the fairy tale goes on. Jamie Vardy is living the dream.
Well, he had so much to do to open the target up for himself. A wonderful ball from Joe. Little, almost a nutmeg there to open the target up for himself. And what a finish.
This is the left back, Fuchs. And the ball in behind Damian Vardy! It's 11! It's heaven for Jamie Vardy! Hold the back page, hold the front page, and Leicester player has smashed the record! What a moment in Premier League history, in Leicester City's history, in Jamie Vardy's career. Ujoa. Here's Mahrez. Oh, it's a brilliant goal. It's that man again. Jamie Vardy has got another sequence going in goals at home. He's now made it 6 in a row. He's got 15 in the Premier League this season. You take your eye off him for a second, and that's what happens.
Just the 1 goal in his last 20 games, Leo Ujoa. He's had to play the support role to the likes of Vardy and Okazaki. This is Vardy who's in, and around Butland! He rediscovers his golden touch and leaves his calling card with Stoke City. And this place is on its feet again.
Mahrez, excellent work. Mahrez, high ball over the top. Vardy is chasing it. Thinks about the shot first time. Oh, what a goal! That is absolute top class from Jamie Vardy. With an hour gone at King Power Stadium, a piece of real magic. Leicester City lead Liverpool here by 1-0. Wow, wow, wow. Okazaki will pick it up 20, 25 yards from goal. Still Okazaki. Vardy's in here! 2-0! Jamie Vardy at the double. And the league leaders have done it once again. Vardy, the Fox, in the box. Leicester 2, Liverpool 0.
For Leicester City, Jamie Vardy belts it in and keeps on dreaming. Leicester ahead at the home of a giant again. They are the growing giants.
You can sense his frustration because long ball from Drinkwater and he's released Jamie Vardy! And Vardy puts it in the back of the net to end his recent dry run after 6 without a goal. It's a huge goal for Jamie Vardy. It's his 20th of the season. He's the first Leicester player to score 20 top-flight goals in a season for 31 years. And more important than that, he puts Leicester within reach of a happy ending to the story of the Premier League.
And Van Aanholt left back now if Leicester do break. And Van Aanholt has to try and keep Vardy under control. And Vardy is past him. This will finish it. Jamie Vardy gets his second. And the impossible dream is getting closer to reality. And they know it.
Three times the West Ham player has got his head on the ball. Lovely magic ball by Mahrez. Conte, it's Jamie Vardy. It's a goal for Leicester! In the 18th minute. Lift-off time again at the King Power Stadium. They always score, Leicester. And they rarely concede in this run. So no wonder it's another very special moment.
King, it's a teasing ball. There's the opening goal for Leicester. Jamie Vardy back with a bang. It's only taken him 5 minutes to pounce. Cue even more celebrations at the King Power Stadium. And this for 24 in the big league. He hammers it home. Well, you can forget about the back page, you can forget about the front page. It's special souvenir editions now for Leicester City.
Stop him progressing further, and then Drinkwater forward. Vardy is in behind the defender. Chance for Jamie Vardy for 1-0. Last season's main man, the top scorer, has got his first Premier League goal of the season. What a hit, right-footed, vintage Leicester, great ball forward, Vardy in behind, and he's done what he did on so many occasions last season.
This is a hard place to get a result for any team at any time.
Oh, now then, Lucas gives it away, he's given it straight to Vardy, who taps in. What an unbelievable mistake from Lucas. He has passed it straight to Vardy, who taps it in for 2-1. And that is one of the more remarkable goals you will ever see. Lucas, who very nearly lost it, then prodded it to Vardy, who couldn't believe his luck. And he taps in, and now we have a game on. Liverpool 2, Leicester 1. High into the sky, a powerful Booth header. As if I need to tell you, here's Slimani, good ball through to Vardy, onside and scoring! Jamie Vardy is back with a bang! Finally he scores, and what a crucial goal it could be too! We talked about the importance of a good start, well it don't get better than that. 2 minutes played, Vardy scores, Leicester 1, Manchester City 0.
Jerry Taggart was talking about quality balls to Vardy. That was a quality pass, it was a quality finish, it's the perfect start for Leicester.
I don't know if the referee said that.
Fuchs with a good ball to Mahrez, he has plenty of space. Vardy, lovely pass from Mahrez, it's Jamie Vardy for 3-0. That is absolutely sensational from Leicester City. A quite majestic goal that Vardy finishes, but Mahrez provided. And the two that have been much maligned this season about their lack of creativity have scored a wonderful goal between them. Mahrez's pass, Vardy's finish. What about this for a scoreline at the King Power Stadium? Leicester City 3, Manchester City 0. Giving the ball away, and now Mahrez can break, and maybe Leicester can counter-attack Manchester City. Mahrez is touched to get away from Kolarov, took him into Stones. Oh, Stones, that's a poor pass. He's given it to Vardy. Can Vardy finish it off? Oh, he can't. It hits the post and goes out. But the referee's given the goal. Jamie Vardy has a hat-trick, and that is the game now for sure. 4-0 Leicester lead. It took an age to cross the line. We weren't sure whether the goal would be given, but the goal line technology ruled in favour of Leicester City. It is a famous, famous night at the KP Stadium, and Jamie Vardy has a hat-trick. He's ended his goal drought in some style, and it is Leicester City 4, Manchester City 0. For a couple of minutes while Danny Simpson received treatment. Loose pass, Albrighton, great ball. Vardy is through. Is this the moment for Leicester? Yes, it is a goal in 2017 in the Premier League for Jamie Vardy and for Leicester City. And listen to the noise at the King Power Stadium. That could be a huge, huge moment from a huge, huge player. Jamie Vardy scores again, and it is Leicester City 1, Liverpool 0. Okazaki and Vardy remain inside the penalty area. Maybe Fuchs can deliver. Leaves it to Mahrez. Lovely 1-2. Fuchs will deliver now with his right foot. Vardy's there! Yeah! Leicester City 3, Liverpool 0, and Jamie Vardy is at the double. He heads beyond Simon Mignolet. It is 3-0 to Leicester. It is surely 3 points to Leicester. They are out of the relegation zone, and this is a scoreline to cherish. Leicester 3, Liverpool 0.
Somehow he just doesn't manage to find them, but we get a corner.
This time Mahrez takes the corner at the near post. It's in the 6-yard area. It's been whacked into the top corner, and it is Jamie Vardy who restores Leicester's 2-goal lead. He takes a bow in front of the baying mob of West Ham fans. He's back on the score sheet once again. It's his 9th goal of the season, his 8th in the league. A wonderful corner from Mahrez. It was a scramble in the 6-yard area, and then it fell kindly to the Leicester number 9, who has blasted it beyond Darren Randolph. Just got stuck on the right foot of Damari Gray, so he plays it back to Danny Simpson, who gets the cross in, and Jamie Vardy volleys Leicester further in front with his first touch of the second half. A delightful cross from Danny Simpson. Jamie Vardy 6 yards out, just watched it drop onto his right foot, and he has leathered it past Lee Grant. His 10th goal of the season, 2 in 2 games. Leicester City 2, Stoke City 0. The Foxes are unstoppable.
To be shot that took it away from Schmeichel and onto the post. Albrighton with some excellent defending, and then a great ball to Vardy. Oh, that is a finish from Jamie Vardy. What about that from the England striker? A lethal finish that surely gives Leicester all 3 points. They lead by 2 goals to 0, and Jamie Vardy cannot stop scoring.
Zaha up against Mahrez. Mahrez has come out on top and has set Jamie Vardy away here. It's Vardy, angle against him, comes inside well, and scores brilliantly. Jamie Vardy continues his hot form under Craig Shakespeare.
Passes straight to Okazaki, who finds Vardy, and Vardy finds the net, and he scores at the Hawthorns again, and celebrates with a hop, skip and a jump in front of the West Brom supporters. 3 games at the Hawthorns, 3 goals, and just before the break, Leicester City pounce on a mistake by Solomon Rondon. It was a pass by Okazaki, and Vardy keeps up his rich game of goal-scoring form by sending it over Foster and into the back of the net. 7 goals in 9 games now, 14 for the season. Leicester lead here at the Hawthorns by a goal to 0.
Him here, tried to feed the ball out towards Mark Albrighton, collected by Chilwell. Away to the far post, hit back in, Vardy's there. It's 1-1, Leicester City a level. Jamie Vardy's 16th goal of the season. Leicester back on level terms early in the second half. Vardy's first goal in 4.
Courtesy of Nacho Monreal. 16 minutes to go until half-time. Arsenal loose in possession. Albrighton takes the ball. Good ball into the penalty area. Vardy taps in. Leicester have the lead. And Jamie Vardy, who just loves a goal against Arsenal, has continued his excellent scoring streak against the Gunners. His 4th goal against them in 3 games. And the Emirates is stunned. Arsenal 1, Leicester 2.
Albrighton, left-footed ball, low and hard into the box. Jamie Vardy, what he does best, losing his marker at the back post. Thank you very much. Fantastic counter-attack from Leicester City.
Corner to Leicester. In front of their fans, all stood up, all waving, all cheering. Another good corner from Mahrez, and it's headed into the net by Jamie Vardy. Leicester are back in front. It's Jamie Vardy at the double in front of the Leicester fans. Mahrez with the corner, Vardy with the header. It's Arsenal 2, Leicester 3.
Oh, it's fantastic. Again, we talk about pace on the corner. Again, Mahrez delivers a fantastic ball, pace right into the middle of that danger area. Petr Cech can't come for it. And Jamie Vardy just sneaks in there at the near post. All he has to do is get something on it. He does. Nobody on the post for Arsenal, and it sneaks in the far post.
Jamie Vardy, hands on hips, makes the run, makes the goal. His first at King Power this season. More importantly, a route back into this game. Chelsea's lead is reduced to just the 1. Jamie Vardy continues a rich vein of goal scoring form here at King Power. 5 in 8 now. Can Leicester make the comeback? They now are behind by 2 goals to 1.
Vardy has a chance to equalise. He struck home a penalty against Chelsea last time out. Chance to equalise straight away. It's Vardy! It's 1-1. Vardy drills it home. Leicester weren't behind for long. Huddersfield 1, Leicester 1. Jamie Vardy with his 4th goal of the season, smashes it straight down the middle. Not much Leicester could do about that.
It didn't happen, the ball went in the back of the net, we all know that, but he tried.
Can Leicester react quickly? Albrighton, early ball in, over Okazaki and Vardy, falls to Gray, chests it down, gets the ball in, there's Vardy on the follow-up! And he scores again against Liverpool, and the lifeline is restored again. Damari Gray's shot, controlled it well. Calmness personified to get the shot away. Mignolet could only palm it. Johnny on the spot was Jamie. Jamie Vardy heads it home. He's 5th of the season. And that 2-goal advantage is quickly diminished. And Leicester back in the game again. They trail 3-2.
It'll be a left-footed in swinger towards the penalty spot, headed away by Ndidi. Damari Gray wins the second ball on the edge of the box and tries to use his pace to get away from Davis, and does so. It's still Gray, he's past Gay as well. Gray away from Rooney into the centre of the pitch, plays in Mahrez on the right hand side. Mahrez into Vardy, it has to be a goal, and it is. The French Revolution begins, and it's the same old name on the score sheet for Leicester City. Jamie Vardy puts the Foxes in front on 17 minutes, but all the hard work there was done by Damari Gray. What a run.
Down once again, inviting Maguire to come forward. His ball to Albrighton, near side the left, looking for Vardy. Great ball to Vardy. Oh, brilliant from Jamie Vardy. That is a quite sensational goal from the England striker to take it first time and lift it nonchalantly over Hugo Lloris. Albrighton the provider. Vardy with the impudent finish to make it Leicester 1, Tottenham 0.
That was a super goal. Great ball from Ibora down to Albrighton. And what a ball into Vardy, but Vardy's thinking behind that. I mean, he couldn't, I don't know whether you've seen Lloris come off his line, but it was absolutely deliberate. A beautifully timed little volley over the keeper into the net. Super goal, super build-up.
Vardy, nice layoff. And now they've got a ball on. Here's Mahrez over the top. Mahrez one-on-one situation with Smalling. The ball just stands up, looking for the run of Vardy. Here's Vardy! What a goal! And Leicester City take the lead in the 26 minutes from one end to the other. What a ball that was, and what a landmark for Jamie Vardy. He becomes the first Leicester City player to score 50 goals in the Premier League, and from one end to the other, the Foxes take the lead.
Pat Moreno is injured, he's still the first choice left back as a pass goes astray in the centre of the Liverpool half, and Ibora picks up Mahrez, squares it to Vardy, and Leicester are in front. And it's the old Mahrez, Vardy 1-2, and what a dream start at Anfield it is for Leicester City. Vardy scores against Liverpool again, 7 goals in 5 Premier League starts against the Reds. More importantly, Leicester City are in front, and it was an error in the centre of the Liverpool half of the field. A pass went astray, Ibora pounced upon it, and on the volley right-footed, he's threaded it through to Mahrez, cool as you like, squares it to Jamie Vardy, 6 yards out, lifted into the roof of the net. Vardy's 10th of the season, Leicester 1 goal up.
Well, he recently passed a 50-goal landmark in the Premier League. Up steps Vardy! And this time around, he goes to the left-hand side of Orestes Karnesis for his 10th goal in the Premier League so far this season. 38 minutes on the clock. Leicester City 1, Watford 0. Jamie Vardy the goal scorer. Penalty to put Claude Puel's men in front.
Jamie Vardy steps up against Pickford and sends him the wrong way, and the Leicester fans are way on the far side, jubilant. And there is hope in this game for the Foxes now. They reduced the deficit by 1 goal. Pickford went the wrong way as Vardy slotted it perfectly into the corner to the left as we look. And it's Everton 2, Leicester City 1, a goal from nowhere.
But he plays quick 1-2s, doesn't he, Silva?
Here's Iheanacho on the turn. He's got space to move into. Does he go for it? Bit of a feint. Vardy! Vardy has scored! And the flag stays down. Leicester City take the lead. We are 16 minutes in. Leicester City 1, Swansea City 0. The original feint from Iheanacho looked like he was going to cut the trigger, and the ball came through to Vardy. And Vardy has put that one beyond Lucas Fabianski to the goalkeeper's left-hand side, and Claude Puel's men get their noses in front.
Brilliant from Fuchs, absolutely brilliant. Outnumbered, outpaced, outpassed. Somehow Christian Fuchs stands up, great one-on-one defending.
This has fallen for Vardy up against Laporte into the 18-yard area. Vardy scores for Leicester City! And Leicester equalise. And Vardy does it again, stealing the ball midway inside the Manchester City half, and he continues this fantastic run against the top 6. That's 8 goals now in 10 games this season against the top 6. His 13th Premier League goal, equaling last season's tally, and we're all square at Etihad Stadium. Manchester City 1, Leicester City 1. Comes up from Schmeichel, who I think initially had asked for the back pass, but Wogan was wise not to, as Vardy strikes a beautiful goal, and he scores once again at the Hawthorns. 4 in 4 now for Jamie Vardy here at West Bromwich Albion, and he has taken that one brilliantly, watching it drop over his shoulder, and on his left foot has volleyed it beyond Ben Foster into the bottom corner. 21 minutes here at the Hawthorns. Vardy raises his arms in celebration. It's 1 each.
And now Diabate coming forward. Gray's to his right-hand side. Gray can finish it here. It's just slightly away from Gray, who does manage to pick up the ball now. It's Damari Gray into the area. Gray's low ball, and it's a tap-in for Vardy. And now it is all over. Leicester City win this match by 2 goals to 0, and Jamie Vardy gets his goal.
Textbook Jamie Vardy at the back post, sniffers goal. Diabate and Damari Gray do all the hard work. Great play from Damari Gray to keep his composure. You thought the momentum would go on, but he just gets it past the fullback, slides one across the face of goal, and there he is, Jamie Vardy.
Damari Gray on this left wing, 18 yards from the Newcastle goal. Chip ball in towards the far post. Okazaki there. Okazaki's header. Vardy's there. Vardy scores. Maybe there is a route back into this game for Leicester City now. 7 minutes remaining. Vardy keeps up this fantastic run of form. That's his 19th goal of the season. 4 goals in his last 4 games for Leicester City. Retrieves the ball and places it on the centre circle. The substitute Damari Gray involved. He's cross. Okazaki in the 6-yard area. Heads it back to Vardy, who taps the ball home from close range. Over the halfway line, coming through the middle. Vardy trying to stay onside. Iheanacho finding Vardy. Right of the 18-yard area. Fired into the roof of the net. And as he did last week at Newcastle, he's done again here at Turf Moor. He's reduced the deficit, this time much earlier in the game. And it gives Leicester a real chance now to mount a serious comeback He's scored in 6 of the last 7 away games for Leicester City, and in the last 5 Leicester City goals, and that marks his 20th of the season. Hands on hips, Jamie Vardy runs up, right-footed, and makes no mistake as he fires the ball into the top left-hand corner as we look, and celebrates his 21st goal of the season. Ends a mini run without a goal, just the 3 games, almost a disaster for him with his current form and the way he's been scoring goals this season. Leicester City back in front, they lead here at King Power Stadium with 15 minutes to go by 2 goals to 1.
Delivery needs to be good from the Algerian. Over on the far side, there is the ball in. Asking a question, is Vardy with the header! And Vardy has scored to move on to 19 in the Premier League so far this season. A glancing header from the England striker, latching on to Riyad Mahrez free kick. Wonderful placement, and the Foxes get their noses in front. Tottenham 0, Leicester City 1, and play goes on. Here's Mahrez over the halfway line, looking for that ball. Vardy gonna get his shot away. He scored! Jamie Vardy, his 2nd of the afternoon, and Leicester City go from one end of the pitch to the other. Tottenham furious. They think that should have been a penalty for a foul by Wes Morgan on Harry Kane. The player's gone within 60 seconds. Down the other pitch, Riyad Mahrez, inch-perfect ball for Vardy, left-footed strike beyond Hugo Lloris. It is Tottenham 4, Leicester City 4.
Ball out to the right to Ricardo, who's got forward again. Dummies the cross, comes infield, left-footed ball in. Vardy! Oh, he's come off the post and then he scored! A header to open his account for the season and to bring Leicester back into this game as we head into injury time. Delightful ball in from Ricardo, corner of the 18-yard area, left-footed. Vardy seemed to leave it or missed the first opportunity. It came back off the post and he was the quickest to react. No ring rustiness in the summer pre-season for Vardy. A header from close range beyond De Gea, as quick as a flash.
And they bring off the bench and then Mark Albrighton.
Iheanacho onto Vardy. In behind down the right-hand side into the 18-yard area. Keeper to beat. Was it ever in doubt from Jamie Vardy? One-on-one with the goalkeeper. There is always one outcome. And in his 3rd game against Huddersfield in a Leicester shirt, he scores his 3rd goal. His 2nd of the season, his 1st at King Power Stadium. Released by Iheanacho, returning the favour. Vardy teed up Iheanacho for his goal in the first half. And as he raced into the 18-yard area, it's a delightful chip over the on-rushing Jonas Lörsel. And Jamie Vardy scores for Leicester City again.
Looking for his 3rd in the Premier League so far this season. Jamie Vardy from 12 yards. Up steps Vardy, and he scored! Slots that one away to Martin Dubravka's right-hand post. Vardy making no mistake on his 4th start. He scores his 3rd in the Premier League this season. Leicester City take the lead. Newcastle United 0, Leicester City 1.
A scorer here last season at that end of the ground. The Blue Army on their feet. They are expectant as Jamie Vardy steps up and scores. And Leicester are level at the Amex Stadium. The 10 men have battled and scratched, and that is a goal they richly deserve. And Jamie Vardy, with his 4th of the season, ends a barren run without a goal by smashing it beyond Ryan. All square at the Amex, it's 1-1. Graham Scott has got everyone back outside of the 18-yard area. Jamie Vardy at the family stand end, scored on that end on Tuesday in the penalty shootout against Southampton. Steps up in the Premier League and right-footed, sends Ben Foster the wrong way and powers a shot as we look to the left of the goal and wheels off in celebration over on the far side. His 5th goal of the season, only his 2nd at King Power Stadium. Hadn't scored in his previous 3 at home. But it's a no-mistake penalty, his 2nd in 2 games in the Premier League. And Leicester City have got themselves a lead here at King Power Stadium. They lead by 1-0.
Thankfully this time enough on it to run through to Schmeichel. Ricardo showing good pace. Here's Maddison. Maddison then, looking for a Vardy. Vardy with a chance! Jamie Vardy has scored! Brilliant goal from Jamie Vardy. Terrific spot from Maddison. And Jamie Vardy gets his 6th in the Premier League so far this season. Right-footed strike, and the Foxes in front at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 0, Leicester City 1.
Nice and calm from Danny Simpson there.
There's a mistake, and Vardy is sent clear left of the 18-yard area. Jamie Vardy has given Leicester City the lead at Goodison Park and scores his first goal of 2019. There's a somersault to celebrate with the travelling Blue Army, who are jubilant over on the far side of the ground. It was a mistake that led to the opening, and Vardy was sent clear left of the 18-yard area to slide home his 7th goal of the season. Llorente's trying to pull him back. Comes into Ndidi. Leicester players camped in and around the 18-yard area. Ricardo, 1-2. Ricardo into the net. Jamie Vardy, who else? Brings Leicester City back into this game. Leicester were patient. They've worked that extremely well from right to left and then back to the right again. And then Ricardo getting down the right-hand side, fizzing the ball into the near post, into the 6-yard area. Vardy getting across his man and getting a vital touch to touch it beyond Hugo Lloris.
Then Tielemans, Ricardo, Maddison, this is better. Maddison to Vardy. Vardy with the strike, and Jamie Vardy has scored! Jamie Vardy with his 9th in the Premier League this season. And this time they do work it brilliantly between them. Lovely interchange, all one-touch stuff. And Vardy it was who found the angle, right-footed strike. Too much power for Matt Ryan. And Jamie Vardy is on target. Leicester City 2, Brighton 0. Goal timed on 63 minutes.
Tielemans, and he's got Vardy in this time. 1-1, Vardy does it again. 4th successive Leicester manager for whom he scored the first goal. And the Foxes are back on level terms, to the delight of the travelling supporters and the new man in charge.
Wandering up and down the edge of that technical area. In fact, he's almost on the pitch at the moment. They've given the ball away. Maddison looking for Vardy. Vardy is in behind. He's on the right side of the 18-yard area. Jamie Vardy has scored. 99 not out, Jamie Vardy. And he has given Leicester the lead again here at King Power Stadium. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. There is usually one outcome. And he slid that across to the face of the goal, across the face of Sergio Rico, into the bottom corner of the net. Leicester back in front at King Power Stadium. They lead by 2-1.
Fine lines, and then they go and give the ball away again and cause themselves catastrophes. And then that's compounded by you getting the change room. How did that result going?
Barnes has latched on to a Fulham-headed clearance. It's come his way. Barnes tees up Vardy, left-footed. And that is 100 goals for Jamie Vardy in a Leicester City shirt. Teed up by Harvey Barnes, rolled it to Vardy about 10 yards out, left-footed. Didn't need power, it just needed accuracy, and it's into the bottom corner of the goal. The roof has come off King Power Stadium. 3 goals, 3 points, 100 goals for Jamie Vardy. Ricardo again, closing in on the penalty area. Pulled back to Tielemans. Rolls the ball under his feet, then sends it into Vardy off the bar and in. Jamie Vardy again for Leicester City. His 13th goal of the season. Surely seals the 3 points that Leicester have richly deserved this afternoon. And Tielemans again, the creator, took a touch and delivered a curling ball into Jamie Vardy. A thumping header that struck the underside of the bar and landed the right side of the goal line as far as the Foxes are concerned. Somehow has got between the two Huddersfield players, then stands one up for Ricardo. Low ball in, Vardy arriving, and Vardy scoring at the start of the second half and continuing this fantastic run. 6 in 6 now in the Premier League. His 14th goal of the season. Gray and Ricardo linking up down the right. Gray sent it to Ricardo. A first time low ball in, and Jamie Vardy arriving at the far post, sliding in, sending it beyond his former teammate Ben Hamer. Early in the second half, Leicester double their lead. It's 2-0 to the Foxes. Anyway. Vardy scored at that end last season in a 1-1 draw. Steps up against his former teammates who got a hand to it, but it diverted into the top right-hand corner. He pats Hamer on the head as he goes to celebrate with the jubilant Leicester fans. Leicester hit 4, Vardy hits 2, 3 points sealed, and it will be 5 consecutive wins for Leicester City under new manager Brendan Rodgers.
Harry Maguire, Chilwell to his left, here he is. Vardy in the box. There's the ball in. Looking for Vardy! And Jamie Vardy has scored! 66 gone. And Vardy sticks out his big toe and gets his 16th in the Premier League this season. Vardy making the run to the near post area. Terrific ball in from Chilwell. And Jamie Vardy gets Leicester City level. West Ham United 1, Leicester City 1.
Yeah, what's a ball, what's a run, what's a finish. That man again, Jamie Vardy, you just can't stop him scoring. He thought it was a goal kick and the ball didn't go in the 18-yard box.
Vardy could be in here from the clearance. Jamie Vardy off the bar, but from the follow-up, he has scored. 2-0 to Leicester City. League goal number 99 for Jamie Vardy. He was not going to be denied, and there are celebrations at both ends of the pitch. Some players celebrate with Vardy, and at the other end, 3 players jump on Kasper Schmeichel because it was his pass that released Vardy. Lobbed it over Leno, it bounced off the bar, but Jamie Vardy, always alive to the potential opportunity, headed it into the back of the net for his 17th goal of the season, 9 in 9 in his last 9 Premier League games. This is Ricardo certainly trying to find one as it's on to Maddison. Pass behind Barnes, it's come back to Ricardo, and Ricardo is wriggled free. He's found Vardy, and that is 100 in the league for Jamie Vardy, and finishes off a stunning display for Leicester City this afternoon. What wonderful play from Ricardo, just wouldn't be denied. So wonderful skill from the Portuguese right back, and then he's rolled it across to Jamie Vardy, a few yards out. He couldn't miss. That's 9 goals in his last 8 games against Arsenal, and it seals this one at King Power Stadium.
Jamie has broken the defensive lines of Sheffield United, but he has to take a touch and he has to make sure it's right.
Good challenge from Perez, finds Maddison, and Maddison finds Vardy, and Vardy is onside this time, and Jamie Vardy fires in his first goal of the season. It had to be him, the Sheffield-born striker, and Leicester City have the lead at Bramall Lane. Jamie Vardy ends a run of 4 games in the Premier League without a goal, latching onto a through ball, left-hand side of the 18-yard area. No mistake from the finish, fired beyond Henderson, a blistering shot into the back of the net. Sheffield United 0, Leicester City 1. And it lands at the feet of Ben Chilwell. Nervous moments for the Leicester defence. Chilwell goes long, and Vardy could be in behind here. He's in front of the 2 players, and he's lobbed Ramsdale. What a delightful goal that is from Jamie Vardy. Raced onto the long ball by Ben Chilwell, got in front of Cook and Nepham, and he has lobbed it beautifully over Aaron Ramsdale. It's a delightful goal. It's Leicester's first at King Power Stadium in the new season, and they lead Bournemouth by a goal to 0. Tielemans. Maddison lets it go through his legs, looking then for a 1-2 with Vardy. Maddison wins it back, Tielemans finds Vardy! Vardy finds the net! It's number 3 for the Foxes. Jamie Vardy, second of the afternoon, and it surely seals the 3 points against Bournemouth now. Again, the work-rated endeavour. Leicester wouldn't let the ball go. They kept wanting to win it back, and Maddison did that. And eventually Vardy from close range just got enough to angle it in off the post.
He scored double figures actually last season in the Premier League for Newcastle, but you sense that as a forward player he's looking forward to maybe getting a few more chances the way that Leicester play. And that's a lovely ball over the top to Barnes, who flicks it onto Vardy, left-hand side of the penalty area. Oh, brilliant! Jamie Vardy at his very best there. Didn't look like he had the angle, but he's found the back of the net, and Leicester have the second goal they so desperately wanted, and now they're in complete control against 10-man Newcastle. Turns around, he's eventually challenged by a Newcastle player, but it falls to the feet of Ndidi now, onto Chilwell, who's up over halfway again, onto Mark Albrighton, the substitute, who's made a really lively start, and he's running at the defence again. What a ball for Jamie Vardy, who could not miss. This is becoming a Super Sunday indeed. Jamie Vardy has his second. Leicester have a 4th. They're running riot against Newcastle.
Right, you feared the floodgates may well open if Leicester could get that second. Newcastle heads dropped. Albrighton's added that end product, and what a substitution by Brendan Rodgers. He'll take the credit for that. Vardy couldn't miss. It was just on a plate for him. Wonderful delivery.
0-0 in the other games around the Premier League. Barnes dancing past two on the left, swings in a ball towards Vardy! There's the equaliser! Jamie Vardy with the goal! We were talking about the headers, and Jamie Vardy responding to the Burnley fans who've been giving him a bit of stick in this game so far, and he springs towards the away section, cups his ears and says, how about that? It's Leicester 1, Burnley 1.
There aren't many days as a fan when you can just sit back and watch on without a nerve. Crossfield pass from Ndidi to Chilwell. It comes to Vardy. Vardy must score. Jamie Vardy gets it on the axe, and it is 5-0 before half-time. Leicester City are not going to forget this evening in a hurry.
You don't think he's not going to score tonight, do you, Jamie Vardy? What a finish as well. Comes down that left-hand side again. Chilwell's ball in, and when it gets to Vardy, what composure in the box, because he takes a touch, he turns inside the defender, and then he just smashes it past Angus Gunn.
And they're in the mood for more as Harvey Barnes picks it up. He has been extraordinary tonight. Now Chilwell to the byline, clips it in, free header. It's 7. It's Jamie Vardy.
I told you he'd score again, Chris.
I can barely believe I'm saying this. 58 minutes gone. Southampton 0. Leicester City 7.
What a ball from Ben Chilwell. Chilwell has just dinked one up, and it is a striker's dream, because Jamie is totally unmarked. He's 6 yards out. He ain't going to miss from there. But he's brilliant play again, down the left-hand side to Harvey Barnes, waits for the run of Chilwell, dinks the ball up. You know, again, it's dreadful defending, but he's running out of room, Chilwell. He just gets right under it, and, well, Jamie is just not going to miss from there.
What a moment. A record that has stood for decades. Jamie Vardy can add Leicester's name to it. Here he comes, he scores! And Leicester City have 9 and have equalled Manchester United's record for the biggest ever Premier League win. It's the last act of an extraordinary story. And I was there night. Yuri Tielemans now on the left wing. Oh, Gray leaves it. Vardy back to Gray. Back to Jamie Vardy!
What a goal!
Well, Brendan Rodgers called him one of Europe's top strikers this week, and that is why Vardy makes it 2, and Leicester City surely now are going to win this game and make it the best ever start to a top flight season. Vintage Vardy.
Back to Ricardo, now Tielemans. Ricardo again, slides one into Barnes, it's a flick on to Tielemans, it's Vardy! There's the goal, and it's Jamie Vardy again! 9 goals in his last 9 games now against Arsenal. 10 goals, 11 goals in 13 games this season. He just cannot stop scoring. The Premier League's leading goal scorer has scored for the Premier League's leading goal scorers in Leicester City.
Jamie Vardy against Matt
Which way
Ryan.
does he go? Where does he go? Straight down the middle? No, but same place.
Here he comes, Jamie Vardy strikes right-footed, and this time he makes no mistake. Goal number 12 of an extraordinary season for Jamie Vardy. Leicester have their second goal, and with 8 minutes left are on course to make it 5 Premier League wins in a row.
You do that there, then it's fine. Now then, Ndidi surging through midfield. He's away from 2. He's got Iheanacho one side and Vardy the other. It goes to Kelechi Iheanacho. Vardy arriving at the back post, and we all know what that means. Jamie Vardy just does not miss those. He gets his 13th Premier League goal of the season. He scores in his 6th consecutive Premier League game. But forget those records for now. The most important stat, the equaliser. Leicester 1, Everton 1.
0-0 against the Watford team who are frustrated thus far. Jamie Vardy with the chance from the spot to score yet again. Here he comes, right-footed, and he finishes in typically emphatic style. Jamie Vardy scores again. Leicester City are winning again.
Beautifully converted by Leicester's main man. 7 in 7, or 7 games on the trot, sorry. I don't know the full total, but he's scored more than the 7 games he's played in.
14 Premier League goals this season already.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
He gives it away. Pratt forward now into Ian Atcho, who will try and run at Mings. That would be the thing to do. Slides it forward, Vardy, in on goal, Jamie Vardy, round the goalkeeper, it's got to be, he's missed it, still Vardy, goal! Leicester City have the lead, and it just had to be, didn't it? Jamie Vardy again, 8 in 8, the away end going mad opposite us here. The Villa fans thought he missed it first time, and in truth he did, but the chance was still there for the Leicester City number 9, and he wasn't going to miss from a couple of yards out. It is Aston Villa 0, Leicester City 1.
That is sacrilege. When you flick a ball on at the near post, you're expecting at
All
least
the ball over the top for Jamie Vardy, he's onside, Jamie Vardy through on goal, Vardy! That will seal it! Jamie Vardy! In dreamland for Leicester City again. There is no stopping this man. There is no stopping Leicester City. They have a 4th goal at Villa Park, and the home end is emptying. Aston Villa 1, Leicester City 4.
It's a Soyuncu inside his own penalty area. Barnes waiting for the ball to come towards him. Walker made the challenge, but then it came the way of Chilwell, who releases Barnes. Ball with the outside his right boot. Jamie Vardy is in on goal there. Jamie Vardy, Edison comes out, but he's lobbed it over him, and Leicester City have taken the lead against the run of play at Etihad Stadium. It's that man Vardy again. A perfectly weighted pass by Harvey Barnes outside of his right boot on the halfway line, curled into the path of Vardy, into the penalty area. I thought it had just got away from him slightly, but he managed to knock the ball over the onrushing Edison, his 17th goal of the season. Vardy waits for the whistle, and Jamie Vardy strikes Leicester City's 2nd goal of the game, his 18th goal of the season. Sees Leicester City double their advantage against Aston Villa. It's 2-0 to the Foxes.
Yeah, confident finish from Vardy.
And here come the Foxes with Barnes coming over the halfway line. Vardy to his left as he stayed onside. He looks as though he has, and he's breaking into the penalty area. Look to pull it back to Barnes. It's blocked. It comes back to Vardy. Jamie Vardy at the double. And Leicester City have a 3rd goal in this game. And now they have the 3 points. Jamie Vardy off the bench. And Jamie Vardy firing Leicester City towards victory. He was trying to play it towards Harvey Barnes, but it came back his way. And right-footed, he's fired it beyond Pepe Reina. It's his 19th goal of the season. Leicester City 3, Aston Villa 1.
But that was a chance for 2, and it all came from some brilliance from Kasper Schmeichel. Oh, Barnes has won the ball. He's put it to Vardy, who scores, makes it 2, and there it is. The easiest finish for his 100th Premier League goal, as Jamie Vardy writes yet another chapter in his Leicester City fairy tale. 2-0. Vardy has a ton when it comes to Premier League goals.
It's difficult to have any sympathy for them, really. Is Vardy clean through on the left hand?
He is. Can Jamie Vardy finish it here for 3-0? Vardy up against Keita. Call as you like. Make that 101 Premier League goals. And Leicester have won this game 3 precious points as they chase Champions League football. 3-0 and a first win since the restart. Everyone inside the penalty area, really, is Damari Gray. That's a lovely ball. Vardy's there! Jamie Vardy scores. Leicester City are level. And the Premier League's top scorer has another. What a couple of days he's had. Damari Gray, we asked the question, who might be able to unlock this Arsenal defence? Well, that's a sensational cross. Perez went for it and fortunately missed it. Jamie Vardy did not on his left foot.
Iossi Perez off the left, slips it forward to Ian Atcho. He's inside the box. Ian Atcho across goal it goes. There's a real chance in there, and it's been touched in by Jamie Vardy. In the goals again. Jamie Vardy gives Leicester City the lead down on the south coast. Another big goal for Leicester City, and Jamie Vardy, who has a good record against Bournemouth, notches against them again, and he really could have missed that one. It's Bournemouth 0, Leicester 1.
Penalty given. Vardy ready to take it here. Steps up to the spot now. Jamie Vardy sends it into the corner. New season, same old Jamie Vardy. 2-0. Leicester have a chance to get a third goal to give themselves all 3 points. And Vardy will be looking to deliver it. Quick run up, steps up, same way, same result. And Leicester City have themselves a win in the bag on the opening day of the Premier League season. 2 penalties from Jamie Vardy, 2 goals, 3-0.
A chance before the break for Leicester to strike an equaliser via Jamie Vardy, who steps up and scores. Top left-hand corner. Ederson wasn't too far off, but it was perfectly placed. And Jamie Vardy strikes his 3rd goal of the season for the Foxes to bring them back into this game at 1-1. He's also scored in his only Premier League 2 appearance. That was against Derby under-23s in a 3-3 draw. Here's Castagna, though. It might be Leicester that strikers. Castagna's ball comes in. What a goal from Vardy! What a fantastic strike from the Leicester City number 9. Castagna down the right, a ball in at the near post. He's allowed it to run past his right boot, and then he's flicked it in behind Ederson, the Manchester City goalkeeper. Fox in the box, Jamie Vardy alert to the opportunity, and the Foxes have turned this game around. From 1-0 behind early in the second half, they lead 2-1. The whistle is blown. It's Vardy, this time goes low and to the right, but it's the same outcome. It's another goal, and it is a hat-trick for Jamie Vardy. He's 2nd against Manchester City in the Premier League, this time at the Etihad Stadium. Another clinically taken penalty that is, despite Ederson going the right way, couldn't get a hand to it. Leicester City lead by 3-1.
Short of the halfway line, square to Tielemans. Rolls the ball underneath his foot, and again Cengiz Under away down the right hand side. Vardy's free in the middle. It's towards Jamie Vardy! Jamie Vardy, the scourge of Arsenal again. Diving header from the Leicester City number 9, and all the team go and celebrate in the corner. Arsenal caught out. Cengiz Under with the perfect ball across, and waiting there was the man they all wanted it to be, Jamie Vardy. Arsenal 0, Leicester City 1.
Leicester looking to win again on the road. Maddison onto Under. This could seal it, and it might fall for Vardy, and does! And that's 3 for Leicester. And are they on winning ways on the road again? That man Vardy tapping home from close range, as it was against Arsenal. Under, the creator. Fuchs starting the move from the left back position. Maddison turning, feeding the ball through to Under. Looked as though he'd scored his first for the club, but it sat up nicely 6 yards out for Jamie Vardy to side foot into the back of the net. 3-1 to the Foxes.
Vardy from 12 yards. Chance to strike Leicester ahead, and he puts it into the corner, and Leicester have the lead here inside quarter of an hour, and Jamie Vardy jumps into the air, punches the air to celebrate. It's Leicester 1, Wolves 0.
You know, probably the one player that stuck out for me.
And played forward here to Vardy, who's set through the middle. Jamie Vardy to win it for Leicester! Leicester City goal! As the clock strikes 90, it's Jamie Vardy who smashes the corner flag to pieces, and Leicester City have surely won it here at the death. They all go to celebrate in the corner, the whole bench up off their seats, and Jamie Vardy has just crushed Sheffield United to pieces. Sheffield United 1, Leicester City 2.
I wouldn't mind a repeat of that. That sounds good to me.
Hopefully one of us can be there with you. Ball in towards Vardy, looking for a second. He's put it into the net, and Jamie Vardy makes it 2-0 at the near post. A goal that was never really in doubt as soon as the ball was heading his way. And Jamie Vardy grabs number 10 for the season as he gives Leicester a comfortable cushion now as they lead Brighton by 2-0.
It's 0-0. But Jamie Vardy is poised, looks at the ball. Here he comes, right-footed, scores straight down the middle. And as things stand, Leicester City are having another away day to remember in this glorious campaign. Vardy converts, Tottenham 0, Leicester 1.
Or whoever you want to pick, Leicester got their reward.
Here come Leicester again. Ball over the top from Tielemans. Oh, it's a collision. It's going to drop here for Vardy. Jamie Vardy is going to run it in, and Leicester are ahead.
Oh my
word. A crazy couple of minutes, but Jamie Vardy scores. He picks up the corner flag. Leicester haven't beaten Liverpool for 4 years. They were behind. Remarkably, they're now ahead inside the last 10 minutes, and Jurgen Klopp is going potty.
First time to the right to Castagna. There might be space here if Iheanacho can feed it back to the right. He goes to Tielemans, then it is Castagna, and he's through here, and he slid it through to Jamie Vardy, and Jamie Vardy has given Leicester City the lead. Once again, he scores against West Brom. It's the first time he's done it at King Power Stadium. Castagna at the heart of the move, making a really good dent there right. Iheanacho couldn't find him, but Tielemans could. And then he kept his composure to slide the ball to Vardy just inside the 18-yard area, right-footed. It's hammered beyond Johnson, and the Foxes take the lead at King Power Stadium. And this one on the final game of the season. Jamie Vardy scores! Lloris goes the wrong way. Vardy wheels away in celebration. The roof has come off King Power Stadium. The fans making their noise heard, and Leicester City keeping their side of the bargain this afternoon. They have the lead, it's 1-0. Will Leicester City start this second half by retaking the lead? Jamie Vardy once again and scores! It's the bottom right-hand corner. Lloris stood and watched, didn't even dive to stop that one. Vardy off to celebrate once again. His 17th of the season is a massive one. Still goalless on this opening Premier League game of the season, and Ricardo somehow has weaved his way through, and Vardy! And Leicester Seasons has kicked off in style. Ricardo delivering the cross, and Vardy doing what Vardy does. He scores again. Welcome to the new season. Welcome back, Leicester City fans. And there is Jamie Vardy with the first goal of the season. Ricardo, the creator, magnificent from the Portuguese. And Vardy with an instinctive finish. Leicester lead 1-0.
It's difficult to pick someone out when you're cutting in on your right hand foot. Ricardo.
Here goes Ricardo bombing to the byline, pulls it back for Vardy! Jamie Vardy scores fantastically. Right-footed finish beyond Tim Krul. Leicester's first away goal of the season is scored by that man, Jamie Vardy. Made by Ricardo, finished by Vardy. The perfect start inside 8 minutes at Carrow Road. Leicester are 1-up.
Ricardo has it by the corner flag here on the right. Low ball into Lookman, edge of the box, back to Ricardo. Into the area now for Tielemans. His cross is a really good one, and that's a goal back, and a landmark goal as well for Jamie Vardy, who strikes his 150th Leicester City goal. And it is 2-1.
Here's Soumare though, onto Tielemans. Chris Kavanagh's playing an advantage. Tielemans onto Vardy. Vardy shoots and scores. Classic Jamie Vardy, and finally he gets his goal. Leicester get their goal. We're all square at the King Power Stadium. Brilliant move, brilliant finish. The way they have been for much of this game, and it's enabled Leicester there to play it forward from Iheanacho. He slipped in Vardy, Pope's come out, Vardy's around him, and he scored again. Jamie Vardy at the double. What a finish that was. It's 2-2. Vardy has both. Nick Pope came racing out of his goal, and Vardy was too good. And from a tight angle, finished well. Leicester have run to pick up the ball. They want to win this game now.
No matter what the competition, no matter where it is, here come Leicester. It's Barnes, he slips in Vardy. Vardy's through on the left, Vardy 2-0. Leicester City double their money. Iheanacho with the first, and his strike partner Jamie Vardy with the second. Easy as you like. 2 Palace errors, 2 Leicester goals. Thank you very much.
There was an earlier foul against Castagna, but players waved on. Vardy, right-footed, and Leicester back in front just seconds after they were pegged back. And it is Jamie Vardy, emphatically right-footed, whistling the ball into the top corner. It is absolutely stunning from Leicester's main man. And once more they lead again at King Power Stadium.
Here's Maddison towards the edge of the box, thinks over the top for Vardy. What a ball! Vardy gets there ahead of Bachmann and scores. Another impudent finish from Jamie Vardy, and out of nothing, Leicester lead thanks to a quite brilliant goal. Maddison the architect, Vardy the goal scorer. What a strike! And the Foxes are 2-1 up in the snow. That was a thing of beauty. 2-1 to Leicester. James Maddison is about to deliver this, a goal and an assist already today. And it's the near post flick on and in by Jamie Vardy. It's that duo again. And Leicester are loving life in the King Power Snow. They've scored from a corner in the Premier League. Jamie Vardy makes it 3-1.
And feeds it out to the far side to Harvey Barnes. Running at Roberts in the closing stages of this game. A ball across the area. Vardy will seal it for Leicester. A return that he dreamt of after an injury layoff. He's on hand from a few yards out to head one into the back of the net to seal a Premier League away win for Leicester City. It's 4 goals in 6 games against Burnley, and it puts this game out of reach of the home side. Vardy's back, Vardy's scoring, and Leicester are winning.
He had a lot in yellow to aim for, and Barnes flies beyond his man and plays a lovely ball onto Vardy. Vardy, left-hand side of the box here. It's a sweeping Leicester move. It's Vardy's shot. It's over Angus Gunn and in. Jamie Vardy's first goal at King Power Stadium since November. The deflection was a touch fortunate, but the move and the pass from Barnes was magnificent. And Vardy, just like he did back in August against Norwich, has scored against the Canaries. Deadlock broken. Leicester 1, Norwich 0. He's had his struggles. Justin's won that. He's released Barnes into Vardy. 2-0. Classic Jamie Vardy on the last shoulder. Picked out perfectly. And he's clattered that beyond Angus Gunn. They've had to wait tonight, but now Leicester are in control and they are heading back into the top 10 in the Premier League. Jamie Vardy, 2 goals. Norwich, surely now, are a beaten side.
Kayembe for Watford in the middle of his own half. It's a poor ball given straight away to Maddison, who pops one over the top looking for the run of Vardy. He's come a long way, Foster, and Jamie Vardy heads it home. It's Vardy with his 3rd goal in 2 games. Leicester have turned this one around. 13 for the season for Mr. Leicester City. What a pinpoint ball that was. And Vardy's so brave as he saw Foster come flying towards him. He got his head to the ball. Foster left an empty net. And you knew what happened next. 2-1 Leicester. No more changes in the offing at the moment. All the ball's gone through. Vardy with another chance. He's through. Vardy! Yes! That is number 4. 3 games against Watford this season. 4 goals in each of them. And the Hornets have been stung where it hurts most again.
And inside the penalty area, Leicester with numbers back and defending well, and Barnes with a great piece of skill. Nutmeg to Ward-Prowse over the halfway line. Vardy with the first touch and has taken him into space. Now into the penalty area, onto his right foot. Jamie Vardy doing what Vardy does. Celebrating a decade as a Leicester City player with a trademark goal to score Leicester's 2nd of this game. He shows the visiting supporters the name and number. It's Vardy, it's number 9. It's another goal for Leicester City, his 17th of the season, his 133rd in the Premier League. It's brilliant, it's Vardy, it's 2-0.
The potential he's got is enormous.
Cross ball, and it's Vardy who makes it 4. Jamie Vardy rustling the Wolves fans in that corner. The first goal of the season for him. And for him as well, his 100th goal since turning 30. The first ever player in Premier League history to do so. Goal scorer, history maker, Jamie Vardy.
He could go 4 clear, but Iheanacho looking to fault that, he was fouled, but he's played on. He's found Maddison, who's away from his man, and then he's touched it on to Jamie Vardy, who's found the bottom corner, and Leicester City have got an equaliser. Maddison involved, Iheanacho involved, and just when you needed the man who has scored so many goals in his Leicester City career, he's on the spot to place the ball into the bottom corner and race to those 3,000 Leicester fans to celebrate an equalising goal, a crucial goal. It's Jamie Vardy, Leeds 1, Leicester 1. Plays the ball out to Iwobi, the opposite winger on the right side, coming over the halfway line and then coming into the centre circle, but delivering the ball straight to Tielemans, and Maddison straight to Vardy, who is in behind Jamie Vardy, around the goalkeeper, and doing what Vardy does so well over so many years for Leicester City, and they come from behind to take the lead at King Power Stadium. All the key members involved, Tielemans' interception, and an inch-perfect ball from Maddison that saw him streak away from the Everton defence. Michael Keane tried to pull him back, but he just couldn't get there, and Vardy remained the coolest man inside King Power Stadium as he took it around Pickford and slotted the ball into the net in front of the Kop end. 2 goals in 2 games for Jamie Vardy, and he salutes the Kop, and Leicester leading here by 2 goals to 1. On the edge of the box, Christiansen has won it back on the far side. He's joined by Ndidi. It's fed into Christiansen. It's a low ball across the 6-yard area. Comes out for Tawu on the Leicester right. He's crossed Vardy! Jamie Vardy! Again for Leicester City. Ageless, priceless and timeless Jamie Vardy. Just a few yards out for Tawu, the youngster with the cross. And Vardy just continues to add to his Leicester goal-scoring tally. An equaliser at King Power Stadium. It's 1-1.
Palace win the ball again, and then Ndidi steps in superbly and clips the ball over the top for Vardy. Can Vardy get them for the goalkeeper? He's round the goalkeeper and he's scored. It is vintage Jamie Vardy. He's at it again. Evergreen, ever brilliant. Leicester lead in the sunshine, made by Ndidi, finished wonderfully by Jamie Vardy after 21 minutes. 1-0. Jamie Vardy simply loves scoring against Southampton. He's up against Aaron Ramsdale from the spot, right-footed, scores, brilliant power. Jamie Vardy makes it 2-2, and against 10 men, Leicester are now dreaming of winning it on the south coast. The away end erupts, and Leicester have come back on the road.
Quickly into Mavididi, facing up to the penalty area. Winks making a good run, and he's squared into Vardy, who equalises for Leicester City to quieten those celebrating Nottingham Forest fans. They're silent. King Power Stadium is raucous because their main man, their number 9, has applied the finishing touch to a sweeping Leicester City move. Winks and Ricardo, the key to it. Winks on the left with a teasing ball into the 6-yard area, and Vardy on hand to score. It's 2-2.
Samari to Vestergaard again, and then Christiansen by the halfway line. El Khanous plays ones in behind, and the flag stays down. Jamie Vardy left side of the penalty area. Will he go for goal? He does, and he finds the goal, but the flag is up. We've seen it on the screen. We've seen the green line. Now all we need is the referee just to confirm things on the field. And there we go. Cue the celebrations. Jamie Vardy straight to the travelling West Ham fans to say have some of that as Leicester City take the early advantage. Still with Samari on towards Oliver Skipp. Oliver Skipp has the option right with James Justin, but he's found a better ball in Cordova-Reid, edge of the area. His shot deflects on towards Vardy, and there is one back for Leicester City. Goals in back-to-back games for Jamie Vardy. The effort into the bottom corner, no chance for Verbruggen, and with 4 minutes left, it's game on again.
Heavy collision between him and Bentancur. Cordova-Reid crosses in, Vardy's there, Vardy has scored, he's tapped it home. What a start to the second half. 60 seconds in, he's scored against Tottenham again. Jamie Vardy tucks it home. 1-1.
It's a lovely turn and give from Thomas onto El Canouse, and you can sense the excitement as he sent in! And there's Jamie Vardy on his penultimate King Power performance with a left-footed strike 6 yards out, arrowed into the top of the net after Thomas and El Canouse linked up so well down the left-hand side. Leicester City goal number 199, and it gives Leicester the lead here against Southampton.
Jack Clark, now he slips. This might be the moment for James Justin, up over halfway in the sunshine. Brilliant run, Vardy to his left, he's still going, he's played it to Vardy, he's done it! It just had to be him on his big farewell. 200 up for Jamie Vardy. The perfect goodbye now for Leicester City's greatest ever player. James Justin with the assist. Jamie Vardy with the finish. Celebrated wildly.